marks the start of this little vacation. I'm going to be flying like all day today. Hopefully I can provide some pretty good footage with that. Yeah, let's get ready to start the day. Well, if you needed a reason to hate flying, here's one of them. So that is not my flight. That is the flight that was supposed to happen like before my flight was even here, like my plane. And the American app made me think that I had a really tight connection of like not even 10 minutes. No, that flight's going to Jacksonville, Florida. I'm going somewhere else. So, love my life right now. Guys, so I made it to my first destination, that being Providence Airport in Rhode Island, and now we are going to be heading to my hotel out in Connecticut, which is going to be about a 45-minute drive. I will keep it all posted on the way. There she is, home for the next week. Hooray! We're here. All right, well, it's time to go check in. I will see you guys when I am in my room. All right, well, I just made it in my hotel room. Obviously not the best place in the whole world, but what can you do, right? So yeah, hopefully I can get a good night's sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. You guys might be wondering why on earth my hotel room looks different than it did last night. Well, because it is different than last night. Basically that hotel that I was staying at before this one, really dirty, don't recommend it, but yeah. I got issued 2 rooms, both of them were extremely dirty. I tried to tough it out, I just couldn't, so, you know, I treated myself to something a little bit nicer for this trip, and yeah, hopefully we can get started on doing some stuff around here. So I just took a little cat nap, and the first thing that I want to do out here, there's a really cool looking park with a waterfall called Chapman Falls, so I want to go ahead and check that out real quick. First things first, I just want to give a shout out to this awesome view that I have right here. Other than the crane, but that's okay. Like, this view is awesome. Well, we are here at Chapman Falls. Can't wait to go see what this is all about. Ooh, a lookout. Whoa. So this looks like it's the top view for the waterfall. Can't wait to get down to the bottom and see what that's all about. Wow. That is beautiful. Wow. That is quite amazing. But this creek would be nice for some fishing. Too bad I didn't bring my rods. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So a little rock structure. It's like some reservoir of some sort. Wow. Yeah, I had to come back down here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I just took a photo for this really nice family of like 5 people, and it made me realize something. I never brought water. So that's one of the reasons this trip's gonna be short-lived, and the next is I want to make sure I'm like at the hotel and have my route for later, because I'm going to see a friend of mine. Probably not going to record too much of that because trying to keep friends and YouTube mostly separate unless they ask me about it. So yeah, you can even see where the water is like traveling from over there, and it's all trickling down. It's just beautiful, even though you can't see where the water's falling to. It's still a beautiful sight to see some water just falling. No pun intended. Bet you can't guess which one's mine. Yeah, it's a truck. Alright, well, hello. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get some water and head back to the hotel room. I'm not gonna record too much of this drive because number one, I already recorded a lot of it, and number two, my GoPro's like at 30%, so I'm just gonna let that chill for a bit. But yeah, I will see you guys back at the room. Alright everyone, so I'm going to see one of my friends that's up here, so like I said, I'm not going to be recording too much. I'll get anything noteworthy that might happen, but yeah, this should be a pretty good time. Well, seeing my friend went amazing. Like I said, sorry, couldn't really record, we were up to talking, but tomorrow I'm going to be seeing another friend, and with that will come beaches. So hopefully I will remember to pull out the GoPro and get some footage. So yeah, I am getting ready to go to bed. So good night. Good morning, everyone. Today it's gonna be rather chill. I'm just gonna go do this little boardwalk thing that they have over here in Niantic, Connecticut, and then later on I'm gonna be hanging with more friends. So like I've been saying, probably not going to record too much of that, but I will get anything noteworthy. So yeah, let's have a great day today. Alright guys, so I just had some breakfast and we are about to go see the Niantic Bay Boardwalk. I'm pretty excited to see it. Haven't really seen much ocean since I got here, surprisingly, so hopefully this will be enough to scratch that itch. right, so it looks like we made it to our parking lot for the Niantic Bay Boardwalk. So I'm gonna drop the hoodie, get my pack on, and we're gonna go for a little, I think it's a 2-mile hike? Yeah, 2.2 or something like that. But yeah, this should be a good hike. So this boardwalk apparently is not like a whole lot of other beach cities that you see with a whole bunch of businesses along it. It's just like you walk on the walk and you can go from this point all the way to one of the beaches around here. So hopefully we can see some of that. Oh wow, I didn't know they had trains like that here. Oh look, a crane. This water just looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that sweet looking vessel. Double down. Lots of beautiful boats right here. All right, so as it turns out, I screwed up. I should have started the boardwalk over this way. And yeah, I just started walking. Wow, look at this view. I don't know if y'all can hear me over the cars passing by, but that is pretty sick. All right, I finally found the start to this thing. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully this ends up being a good trip. Oh, wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Too bad the waves aren't very high. Would have loved to have ended up surfing while out here. Well, I'll tell you what, this ocean breeze is making this walk all the more better. This is so cool. So you'll notice the waves, they're not like very high or anything, so not good for surfing at all, but it's honestly going to be really good for like kayaking, paddle boarding, things like that, because the waves aren't beating you up throughout the entire run. Apparently all of this, looking there to there, all used to be a glacier like 17,000 years ago. Pretty cool stuff. All the birds, sea chickens as I call them. I love how you can tell just by looking that the tide hasn't been this low in a while, because you see all the wet spots as if water's been hitting it, but the tide's so low and the waves are so little that there's just nothing going up. Here comes one of those trains. That's so cool. So here are some of the fish that you can catch here. I would love to catch one of these striped bass. Over 20 inches. I bet that would be some really good dinner. Oh, and not only that, I'm pretty sure that over there, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to zoom. But all that over there, I'm almost positive is Long Island. That is super cool to see. Ooh, look at that sea chicken right there. He looks hungry. Trying to catch some fish washing up on the shore, I bet. Or somebody's french fries, one of the two. So we have reached the trail's end. This is called Hole in the Wall Beach. Looks like a really nice little beach. You might have to come up here another time. It's just so peaceful up here. Another view right here. Alright, I guess now it's time to head up the other way on the boardwalk towards the truck. I love that on multiple park signs it says, "Don't smoke," and then here I find a pack of cigarettes right here. Oh, that's funny. Guess I'll pick that up. Yeah, that pack was empty. I would hope so. American spirits are expensive. Alright, before this becomes a battle with YouTube, no, I do not condone smoking anything. I think that it's very bad for your lungs and you probably shouldn't be doing it if it's gonna kill you faster. But, you know, hey, everyone's got their preferences. I'm not judging you if you do. I'm not judging you if you don't. And if you did and you quit, I respect you. But I'm not going to condone that type of activity, especially with the content that I post. Kind of need your lungs to be working if you're gonna try it at home. I just love that you can totally see Long Island today. At least I think that's Long Island, but it definitely looks like it. But in the case that it is, I really, really love that. I would love to travel over there one day, but we will definitely see if that can happen anytime soon or not. This walk really does not feel like a mile. Because it was a mile there and it's supposed to be a mile back. It just doesn't feel like it when you're looking at the ocean. I'm still on this. Like, imagine actually trying to surf some of these like half to 1 footers. I can imagine the heck of a time that a beginner surfer is probably having right now with these super small waves and wondering why they're not catching anything and just wiping out. Granted, I am a beginner surfer as well. I have little to no experience, but at least I know that you should probably have at least like a 2, 3, 4 foot wave before trying to catch it, and these guys are just probably not gonna cut it. Oh, and speaking of surfing, while I'm walking here, there is a really, really big trip that I have planned later on this year that I am really hoping I can get some time surfing in and maybe doing some other stuff. I don't know about camping because it's gonna be a bit hard for me to find time to go camping when I get back to Arizona, but I really hope I can find some time to do that in between this trip and the trip that I'm gonna be taking in a couple of months or so. Well, despite weather that feels honestly somewhat cold to me, I gotta stay hydrated. So, I'm just gonna be watching the waves. The ocean is just so tame and peaceful. The Atlantic's always been a bit more peaceful than the Pacific to me, just because the Pacific has all of the roaring waves, whereas the Atlantic is just like so nice, so peaceful. It's almost like calling my name to go in and have a nice little swim for a few. Like, Dak, come swim. It's almost like a mermaid or something, but I don't hear a song yet, so I'm not cooked just yet. But I will definitely try to record it if I start hearing a mermaid sing or something. I don't know, I'm just yapping at this point. So, fun fact that I just learned, the name of the city, Niantic, comes from the Native American tribe that used to live here called the Niantics. pretty much just your regular old tribe before English settlement back in God knows how long ago. And yeah, I wonder if there's still any reservations. I honestly didn't read that much into it back there, but yeah, it would be kind of cool to see like a reservation sitting on the ocean or something. Ooh, this would make for a real nice volleyball game. Would probably have to draw out the court, but yeah, this would make for a really nice day. So I've been seeing a lot of people just up and working out on this trail, and honestly, it's pretty cool to see like people actively use this trail to like run and stuff. Me personally, this little hike is going to be my workout strictly because I already planned for this trip to be a deload week. And on top of that, the nearest crunch is like an hour from here. So that just kind of sealed the deal that I was going to be taking a week off the gym just to, you know, heal the joints and everything. Make sure that my muscles aren't torn or anything like that. So yeah, it's always okay to take a week off once in a blue moon. Which if you ask anybody that is a friend of mine, I never take days off, so this is gonna be like a foreign concept to anybody that I know. But yeah, taking a deload week, it is completely okay sometimes. Sometimes your body just needs a break. The ocean is just so peaceful. Like, despite all the people that I passed having like full-blown conversations about who knows what, I still found an awful lot of peace out of this. I almost feel rejuvenated, but I'll be fully rejuvenated once I actually get in the water. Well, that is it for this trip out to the Niantic Bay Boardwalk. Obviously ending it off on a beautiful note with the awesome Atlantic Ocean right here. Yeah, for the rest of the day, pretty much I'm going to be editing and preparing to hang out with friends again. Like I said, won't be recording that much of it, so I'll give what I can. But yeah, I will see you guys back in the room. Alrighty, well I just got back to the room, so I'm probably going to take a shower, do some video editing, and then, yeah, like I said, probably going to see some friends later, so yeah, hopefully the rest of today is a good day.